I'm Lee.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys. Last year, we travelled Europe in our self-converted camper van, Taylor.
Join us on the latest series by clicking the subscribe button below as we head to Spain for more van adventures and escape the UK winter.
Welcome to a new day in
Taylor.
a car park. A beautiful view out there. The sun's out there, the sky is blue, and we are having another Marks and Spencer toasted currant tea cake. When we went out with our friend Natalie last night, she gave us these two because she says she's obsessed by the American Hut.
She was telling us about
wax melts.
Before she'd actually explained it, I said, "Oh my god, Rock Hotel's my favourite."
Yeah,
and then she pulled it out.
She pulled it out. She said, "I've got that one for you. It smells so good." That.
Let me have a smell.
And then she also gave us these Sapphire Falls ones, which smells amazing too.
We need somewhere of making it smell like this in the van.
Yeah, we need some kind of wax melt, don't we? Here.
Or the diffuser version of it.
Yeah. So we're gonna have breakfast, then we're gonna set off to Gibraltar.
It's only an hour, and we need gas.
Right, we're all showered, shaved, and ready. Taylor is looking nice and clean, and we are going to head off to our next. We're staying in a campsite next.
Well, we're not.
Well, we hopefully
hope
are.
so.
We emailed them yesterday, and they kept saying we want to arrive tomorrow, which was today. And they kept replying and said, "Yes, you're fine to come today between 12 and 2." And we kept emailing back saying, "No, it's tomorrow." And they kept emailing back saying, "Yes, you're fine to arrive today between 12 and 2." So we gave up, and hopefully it means they've got spaces free.
Well, if not, we have to find an heirs because we've got grey water to dump, we've got toilet to empty, and we need some more fresh water.
Yeah.
And the batteries are only at 50%.
Yeah. Which is why we want in a campsite, so we can
need
just
a
fully
campsite.
recharge everything. And we're going to eat. We've had a couple of nights out where we've been eating out with our friend Natalie, so we're going to be eating in the van quite a lot and just catching up on stuff. So we're going to be very van bound for today. We are going to Gibraltar, but we're probably not going to go into Gibraltar today. You'll see it later in the vlog when we have a full day in there tomorrow. Apparently it's very hard to park camper vans in Gibraltar, so we're parking outside Gibraltar at a site where we can easily walk in or get a bus or something.
Yeah, the campsite's about a mile up the road. We'll just use the scooters to get in.
Yeah.
So,
let's get started.
Yep.
Stop. What's the price of petrol today?
$1.68 for diesel plus, which is what I'm putting in, and $1.59 for normal diesel.
Yeah, and we're going to put some gas in as well, are we?
Yes.
DPL.
Have you found it?
Yeah, it's over there. The pump is right over there.
A bit awkward.
And the gas.
Now then.
See how easy it is today. We got the right thing on.
Hold it.
It's much easier when somebody comes out and does it for you.
There you go. Right.
See how much it puts in. Nick says it's about half empty. So maybe I'm saying
€2.50.
€2.50.
Yeah.
I'm going to say like €4. Right, we are fully loaded with. How much was that? £2. €2.21.
Have you paid for it?
Yeah.
You went back in and paid for the gas?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to say we're just about to drive
Well,
off.
Nick was talking to the, I guess,
The owner
of the garage, who spoke very good English. He came out and was like, "Is this a camper van? Do you need any help?" Blah, blah,
He
blah.
said, "Is this your home?" And I said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
we built it." And he was, "What?"
And Nick
he
said,
went and had a look
he
at back
speaks
and
very good English.
Yeah, he said his mum was from the
His
UK.
mum was- oh, you showed him in the back?
Yeah.
So off we go now to, hopefully, the campsite that we're staying in. It's 1 hour 2 minutes away, according to Magic Earth.
Let's go.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel.
Look how green it is here, and look at the mountains. Bless you.
It's
lovely round here. On this drive, we have 37 minutes left. We can see the rock, which I'm presuming is the...
It's like Blackpool Tower.
Yeah, it is. We've been looking for it for ages. Wow, it's a big rock.
It is, bloody hell.
So that is the Rock of Gibraltar. Well, we presume it is anyway. Yes, that was definitely the Rock of Gibraltar. There it is, straight ahead. We're 2 minutes away from the campsite. Fingers crossed we can get in and get space. Right, we have got into our space. It's a little bit tight.
It's a bit tight.
I know, but we're here.
At least we've got open sky for Starlink.
Yeah,
which is why we had to back in, pick this one.
Yeah, so here we are in our space near Gibraltar. Where's the rock? I think it's over there somewhere. I can't see the rock.
The sliding door is on that side.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get it in. If we got it in anymore, I mean, they could have uprooted that, couldn't they, at some point?
We use it. It's like a table.
Well, I suppose.
And this is the other vans here on this little site. You can go all the way around as well, and that one's a free one. We could have had that one as well.
Actually, this is not bad.
You get all this space here, so it's not too bad, is it?
It's definitely feeling British, as in mud, cold, cloud and rain. It's another old-fashioned
Euro
with the adapter. So good job we bought this. And we've got
25 amps.
See, 15 amps on the breakers. Yeah, we're on 15 amps.
We can make a nice cup of tea.
Get
Right, we're packed up. We're just going to do some repair work on the toilet. So Nick built this thing, if you never saw it in our build series. It's just, I don't even know what it is. What's that, a bit of wood?
It allows the toilet to sit on the back
Yeah,
of the
but
tray.
what is that, a bit of wood?
No, it's like sponge, like coated plastic.
Yeah, so Nick puts that under the toilet so that it allows it to come up, so it's over that ridge.
Yeah. Gives you more knee room.
Yeah.
You would not believe how much you
But
need
it's
that knee room.
been coming off, and
We glued it on the
loose.
last trip and it's just come off again, so I'm just going to glue it again.
And then I'm going to get the heating on because it's a little nippy today.
It's friggin' freezing.
There's our neighbours coming in and have a cup of tea. Right, we've got self-sorted. Nick's just putting this together.
Bits.
Mouldy?
Well, I don't know if it's mould or just a bit of...
Them long.
gone
Right.
off.
He's
They're
just
not
putting
off, they're
together
just-
some fruit and yoghurt, and we're going to put this on what we got in Marbella. They were so nice. We're just going to top it with it. What are they?
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
So they're sweetened in like a
Yeah,
pumpkin.
sweetened in some kind of honey and things. So we're just going to have this very healthy snack for our lunch.
Right, done. They are so nice, those sunflower seeds. Should have got extra.
Should have got more from
I
that
know, we
shop.
should have done. We should have spent. I mean, we were literally running around, weren't
Yeah.
we? Please just putting some milk in some tea. So this is where we are staying. It's Camping Europa. So we're just going to have this, and we're going to have a little bit of an explore, and then we're going to go to a Carrefour, a massive Carrefour. We're going to take the scooters, and we're going to have a mooch around and see whether we can get some bits and bats for the next few days.
Tomorrow is going to be our full day in
Yeah,
Gibraltar.
we'll
We need to look it up, to be fair, and see
Yeah.
what we've got to do. All I know is it's got monkeys.
There's another one going back. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Right, so we've just got set up on our campsite, and I've just set up all the internet, got it all working. I've got the router this time connected to Surfshark, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Surfshark and what it does and what advantages it can bring for everybody else. So Surfshark is a VPN client that can run on your router, your phone, your tablet, your PC, your laptop, your PlayStation, your Fire Stick, anything like that. We use it on all our devices, and there are an unlimited use number of devices per account that you can use it on as well, which is great. But VPN software basically allows you to create a secure connection from your device across the internet, so anybody that sits in between that are up to no good, like hackers and things like that, they can't see your personal details as it passes across the internet. So passwords are protected, your banking details are protected, and things like that. Now, we use other products in the Surfshark suite, such as Surfshark Antivirus, which we'd like to keep all our software uniform, and it just stops your PCs from, when you're downloading things within a VPN onto your PC, like malware and things like that. It stops all that, which is great. There's also another feature that we use, well, two features actually we use with Surfshark, mainly for more for us than protecting our privacy. And the first one is price discrimination. Now, price discrimination is what companies do. Depending on where you're coming from, they will artificially inflate the price. So if we look on booking.com, let's say from the UK, and we browse to an American hotel chain, you'll get the price in pounds. But if we switch Surfshark to the USA and then look again, the price is massively different in dollars, and when you do the conversion, you're actually saving quite a lot of money. And it works with flights, it works with other hotel companies and things like that. So it's always worth connecting to a VPN, checking what it's like with the VPN on and with it off, and just to see whether you can save any money. It's a bit of a sneaky tactic, but it's just how companies work these days. The other thing as well, and the biggest feature for us, is the online streaming content. So whilst the UK now has the Tubi service, if we set our VPN on Surfshark to the USA and then relaunch Tubi on our Fire Stick, we get a ton more content, like thousands more content, a lot of sort of really big blockbuster films, and that works with Netflix as well, and it's absolutely great. Surfshark also comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's completely risk-free. So if you guys want to take advantage of Surfshark, we've got a great offer for you. So by browsing to surfshark.deals/lodge guys, you can also scan the QR code on the screen now or in the description below. You'll get an extra 4 months free. Now back to the video.
Right, we're heading to the supermarket on Maggio Matteo. So no Gibraltar today, but stick with us throughout this vlog and you'll see Gibraltar tomorrow. And we're just going to head to a local supermarket. Just fixing our hard hats as they're...
What have you done?
It's going to
have you
going apart. No?
Well, we need proper bike helmets.
Yeah, we're going to have a look when we go.
Yeah. But I don't know what you've done with this. What do you think of colour?
I like the white actually.
A bit extreme. They've only got one dark and one white. Right, we're trying helmets on. I've got 2 tags, one in each temple.
This is the only one that seems to fit me. It's white though.
The thing is, the white makes it stand out more.
Well, I know, but
I'll show you me. Wait a minute. So I've got these ones with a little visor on it, so when you're in the sun, it can protect your eyes from the sun. And I think Lee should try the other one on as this, because I like that one better. And I've got a tag here and a tag here. It's like I'm being strapped to a machine. Right, we're having these. So you need to get one of that one in the box, make sure it's a large.
Ooh, pink bell.
You can, bell end more like. Is that a large?
What is it?
Large.
Yep.
Right, sorted. €20 for them. And they do the scooters as well, and they also have the kids' helmets. They are adults as well, but they don't have any large in them, and of course I would have preferred one of them. Those scooters are cheaper than ours.
Still quite like that one.
No, it stands out too much.
Right, so this is Carrefour. If you've never been in one, it's a really, really good supermarket. Loads and loads of like homeware stuff, like non-food goods. So there's TVs. It reminds me a little bit of Walmart, to be fair, in America, or a Target maybe. Ooh, an outlet, Carrefour outlet. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're not bad. $14.95 for all those pans. Oh, they match the almost match the colour of Taylor's cupboards as well. Right, we're just having a coffee and we got some olives as well from a stall. Nick's just setting my helmet up, so we're now fully compliant to go into Gibraltar tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
we just took the scooters into Barcelona. Apparently, from the 1st of January, Barcelona insisted that you wore helmets.
Yeah, right. Well, we've got them now, so we're sorted for anywhere we go. It's kind of sad getting rid of the. Yes,
that was a protection thing. A lot of people have messages actually saying, "Where's your helmets?" Well, these are helmets. They're hard shell,
but
helmets.
They're not. They don't look like proper helmets.
No,
which is actually
they're
why
disguised
we wanted
in
them.
baseball caps. Actually, you can probably just keep the cap.
Oh yeah, good.
What? Hey, that's not bad. Just keep the cap and get rid of these plastic things that have come out.
Yeah.
So, as I said, you have to wear helmets on scooters in Gibraltar, but Spain are also changing the laws as well. So Barcelona's already changed, and I think as long as the local town hall decrees helmets in Spain, that municipal has to do it, and we're not sure which ones are, so we're just going to get the helmets and we're sorted. right pair of Bobby Dazzlers, aren't they?
It
Where's
does
yours?
look better. I haven't got it on yet.
Mine fits really well, actually.
Makes me feel very sporty.
Is that on yet? It looks like something sat on top of your head. I've done all your straps so they're not knotted. And then there's a like a rubber band here, which you've somehow lost. Oh, it's there. Let me just
slackened a bit.
Just a minute. There you go.
There we go. I can breathe.
Oh, I slackened it. I've just got the rubber band sorted. Right, can you open your mouth? Can you like without it?
Hello.
Do that again.
Hello.
Right, we're ready.
Yes.
Right, Madge Mateo, let's take you back.
You can get down off that bed.
You're editing.
You've got some washing up to do, you have.
Frig off, I've made it.
Where?
I made you it. It's your turn to tidy. I'm cooking curry tonight anyway. You let me know when you finished editing and you want tea. Right, it's a couple of hours later. It started raining outside. It's actually dark as well.
Slashing it down.
Lee's still editing. I'm going to break him off now because he's been doing it for hours and hours and hours and he needs a break. And I'm just going to prepare tea. We were going to make the curry, but the dates on it don't go off to April, so all that stuff will keep, which is good because I didn't fancy doing it and it will make a lot. And the curry powder will make the van smell, and we just want something lightish. So I'm going to make, well, I should say warm up. So we've got this tortilla that we bought in Cordoba in the supermarket there. I'm going to put some paprika on that, and I've got some of this cheese which I got there as well, which is very similar to the one that I had. Bloody hell, €5 for that. We had this in Germany when we went to Neuschwanstein, and it was very nice. It has like basil inside the cheese, so we're going to have that with some salad, and we're going to have some of the olives, which are garlic stuffed olives, which we basically got when we went to the supermarket earlier. We've run out of vinaigrette, but I don't know, I'll come up with something, but that's what we're having. Salad and tortilla.
Listen to the rain pattering on the roof of Taylor. And a Spanish tortilla.
We need to get more sauces. We've only got ketchup left, and that.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
Thunder and lightning.
First storm in the van.
Yeah.
In the whole of. Oh no, we did have a little storm, didn't we, when we were in Germany in Neuschwanstein? That was the only storm on the last trip. But I've just looked on Lightning Map, the website Lightning Map. There are lightning flashes across the whole of the English Channel. Not the English Channel.
Spanish.
The, no, what do they call it? Straits of Gibraltar?
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
Welcome to the next day, and we are heading down into Gibraltar. Nick's going to tell you all about it.
It's British territory, it's not a country.
It's British overseas territory.
It's not going to be classed as another country, although we are going to class it as another country because it's still physical body of land outside of Spain. It is the currency is pounds, so you can pay with normal pounds, even though we don't have any. It's got a big rock, which we were going to go up. We're going to be
going up. We've paid how much for?
£25 for access to the nature reserve, which includes 17 attractions, including St Michael's Cave, the
Monkies,
the World War II tunnels, the siege tunnels, and loads of other stuff. So we're going to do all that, and then we're going to go and head into the town. We've got the cable car included in that as well, so we actually paid 45 each, and we are going to then head into the town. We're going to go to Morrison's. We're going to check out
the BHS. Yeah. All you
anyway, rather than tell you all about it right now, we're just going to show you.
We're going to take us passports.
Take us passports. We're going to take the scooters. You can use your scooters in Gibraltar, but you have to wear a helmet. So we've been and got proper helmets
yesterday
because they were falling apart anyway, and there were bump hats with like safety bump hats that didn't have a strap. So,
but now they do.
They do now.
Let's go. Right, Madge and Mateo are here. Our new helmets are here. We'll see you in Gibraltar. We've made it down to passport control, the border. There's the rock, as you can see. So we've just got to get us passports and go through here.
Go through passport control, then we have to cross the runway. So the runway actually is open as a road when there's no planes, and when the planes come, they just close the close the fields and it becomes an airport. And then Gibraltar is actually the other side of the runway. That's where we get into like the town and the rock. And there you go, that's the rock. So right up there, there's a load of monkeys that are actually native. The only native monkey to live wild in the whole of Europe. And we're going to see them today. And they're quite aggressive as well. Right, we're in Gibraltar. We're on the runway. This is where the planes come bedding down. So I think this bit here is the runway. So we've actually got off the scooter to walk in. So when planes come to land, they shut the gates at both sides, and planes land here. Look at the skid marks where the planes have touched down here.
Right, let's go.
Right, so over there, that's the main town.
Right, we're in, and we're in front of the first red telephone box that we saw.
You don't even get them back home now. It don't feel like the UK.
Not yet.
Even though the road signs, are people driving on the left or the right? Oh, so they're still driving on the right-hand side of the road.
And it's freezing as well at the moment.
It said 16 degrees in the weather, but it's not.
So Nick's just going to explain to anybody that doesn't understand why Gibraltar is a British overseas territory, even though it's connected to Spain.
Yeah. So Spain actually conceded the island or the area of Gibraltar to the British in 1713 as part of the Treaty of Utrecht.
Yeah. So the British have owned it since then. Spain
kind of
won it back, but they did a referendum, I was reading, in the early 2000s for joint Spanish and British control, like governing, but the people of Gibraltar almost unanimously voted against it, and they want to stay a British territory.
So here it's got all the shops that you've got at home. It's got Morrison's, it's got Next, it's got Superdry. But our first stop today is up that big thing.
Up the rock, and then we'll explore the shops and things later. Right, so we're just coming to this little square on our way to the nature reserve. Just looking around, there's a Pizza Hut. Obviously that's not very British, but here we have a Costa coffee.
Let's go.
So we're gonna have a coffee.
It's weird because it looks like London. The roads have got the you stand on the road, and when there's no cars coming, you'd think you're actually at home, and then the cars come on the right hand side and it confuses you. But all the signs are UK signs.
It's just as cold as back home and all. It's freezing at the minute.
So you've got like
Rock English fish and chips,
the Lord Nelson pub, you've got Pharmacy, you've got Costa, you've got Burger King. I mean, that's not very British, but never mind.
I fancy coffee and something to eat before we go.
Flat white. Oh, thank God. The cakes are the same. We're going to get an almond finger, which we always get at home, and a bacon butty, and then 2 flat whites, and everything's great because everything's in pounds as well.
I asked for a medium. The biggest cup of coffee I've ever had in my life. Finally in Spain we get a big cup of coffee. So we're going for a bacon roll to share, and I love it here so far. It's just weird, isn't it? It's weird. It just feels like we're walking down a street in Leeds.
It's weird because it feels like home.
It feels British.
There are little signs that are not like.
Yeah, like all the staff in Costa were Spanish, but they all spoke English. When I said to them, "Have you got some brown sauce for bacon?" They knew exactly what I wanted and stuff. So
look at this, like shop level, as in NatWest.
NatWest.
But above it looks Spanish. But at lower level it looks like a normal high street. But the architecture above is different.
I love it. Superdry with a 30% off sale. Might have to have a look in there. Oh yeah, Holden Barrett. A 50% off sale at Matalan. How exciting.
Maybe on way back.
Hotel Chocolat. Mother Care. It feels like a Bury in London or something.
Is it good news?
But then you just turn around and there's like orange trees. So the fusion of Spanish and English is really odd, but it's
English than I thought. Apart from the shop names, it's less English.
Yeah,
that looks Spanish down there.
Yeah.
Marks and Spencer.
Well, yeah, Marks and Spencer there. It's just odd to see all the British shops.
I don't know why I was so fascinated.
It's just weird, isn't it? Because you're in Spain, but it's a British part of Spain, so it's something that we've never really seen before. I don't think we've ever been to a British overseas territory before, have we?
We haven't.
We've noticed that every British brand, like Next, is here, up to 75% off, and it says that in all the British shops. Because something to do with a tax or something, is it, Nick?
I think it's duty free.
Like duty free or something. Card Factory. Right, so there is the cable car of Gibraltar, which takes you to the top of the rock, which we have paid for and got tickets for. But now we're close to it, we find out that it's actually closed for maintenance until February 24th apparently, which is over a month from now. But they let us buy tickets and didn't say anything about that, so we'll have to
buy a ticket now.
You can still buy a ticket now for it. We'll have to see if we can get a refund for that, and we have to try and find another way to get to the top. There's buses, I can see buses around, so maybe it's going to be a bus. Right, so we've come up here, we've left Maggio Matteo there, and we're just looking at this map.
I guess we're here.
Yeah, Devil's Gap. We're going on the Devil's Gap walk to get up. So do check the website, which we didn't, because we didn't know the cable car closed for refurbishment. So do check that.
It didn't tell you when you booked it.
No, that was
because when you book it, you book a ticket that's like an annual ticket that you can use any time within 90 days of purchase.
But
not an annual one.
It says if you don't use it, you can get a full refund. So that's fine.
So, but there's no option on the website, so I have to send them an email. So I'm gonna have to buy the tickets again and then get a refund.
Unless they can do something when we get to the ticket office.
Maybe. So we're on this path in the middle of nowhere. It just took us 15
We can't
minutes
find anywhere else to find to leave them. So
we strapped them up.
Hi guys.
So hopefully we'll see them again.
Right, here we go on the Devil's Gap.
Look at the steps. Look at the steps. Not the steps.
Bloody cable car. You're not steady on your feet. This is not a good path to take. They're not like made it easy. Like not proper steps. Yes, this is, oh wow. What a view. Look at all the shipping cargo containers waiting to dock. That'll be where all Costa buns are, bringing them in from England. Great view.
Wow. So the bins have all got little flaps on it to stop the monkeys getting in and getting the food out. And we're getting quite high now, so I would imagine at some point we're going to come across a monkey. But they're probably going to be where all the people are, because they know they're going to get fed or they're going to get scraps. So at some point we're going to come across one in the next few minutes, I think. So just over there are the Gibraltar dry docks where they build ships. Oh, there's a road here.
Is there a bus stop?
There's a road. Should have brought scooters to here.
Well, yeah.
So apart from the obvious signs of Britain, like the shops and things like that, there's not many Brits here, not seen many. I mean, there's been British tourists, but I would expect like the community to be 95% Brits, but it's not. And it's like we at least said it's weird because it feels English, but it also feels Spanish as well. And I know a lot of Spaniards do work here because they cross the border each day. Because when we were talking to Natalie, she did say that a lot of the Spaniards come here for work. But we're getting right excited because they thought we're here. But it's not, it's somebody's houses. Can you imagine living up here and getting up with your car? Look at that for a view though. So that's not the end of it. We've still got to go up this hill.
There's the cable car rope that we should have been coming up on, but at least we're burning his breakfast off. Oh my goodness, I can hear monkeys in these trees. Can't see any, but I can hear them. Oh my goodness, there's a monkey.
It's in picnic area.
It's bigger than all, bloody hell. Bloody hell, don't get too close. Oh, it's like, stop taking photos of me for God's sake.
He wants food.
Please be advised that the macaques may react aggressively if confined along this stretch of steps.
So if you corner them.
Yeah. Wow, look at that lookout. What? What?
Well, there's two there.
Oh, well, just don't roll.
You go first.
Hello. Be nice and friendly. He's watching me.
Oh, it's coming for you.
Oh my God.
It's coming for you.
Ah! Like, that monkey's coming for you, that monkey's coming for you. And then I felt the helmet on my bag bang against my back and I thought it had jumped on my back.
What are you filming?
I don't know, but I screamed because Nick's like, it's coming for you.
I've got it on my phone, we'll put the video on the screen.
Your turn.
Oh, it's coming for you. It's coming. I swear to God, it's coming for you. It's coming for you, I'm telling you. You don't believe me.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, run. It's coming.
It felt like it had jumped on my back. I was like, oh my God.
The thing is, this one's got a baby. So
yeah, so just be very careful. Aww. Little babies. Oh my God, how cute. Right, so this place is called Apes Den, which obviously where all the apes are. But what a beautiful view the apes have got. Well, not apes, are they the monkeys or apes? I don't know. It's called Apes Den.
The only wild monkey in Europe.
Yeah.
Macaques, I think it was called.
Yeah, macaques, something like that. So we've got the helicopter pad down there, look.
Hey?
Helicopter pad down there.
Oh yeah, that's on a ship though, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. It's on
That's a
port.
ship that's been built.
Here we go again. Oh, it's asleep. Oh, it's moving. I best move.
Wow, we're almost at the top. I don't think we're going up there. We might go to the other side, but look at that beach. Imagine having a house there. And if you look over there, the coastline, you can see Marbella in the distance. Absolutely amazing. I need half an hour's lie down now, do you? Look at these, they're just sat around. People are actually going up to them. People are going up to them and stroking them. It's like, are they nuts? But they do like take food out of people's hands and it tells you not to do it.
There's like a feeding station or something.
Yeah, this is a baby one. Yeah, I can imagine one swipe and Lee'll be screaming running down mountain again.
I did that because I thought it jumped on my back.
Yeah, but you'll think it next time.
It's on the
It's
bus.
riding bus on way up. Can we do that? Get a lift. Hello, monkey. This is the one that we're on the car. Hello. Oh, it's got a big swollen butt. Can't get over that view. Look at that. I mean, it is bloody cold up here, but it was cold on the ground anyway, despite what the weather had said. But we're not quite at the top yet. We still like open sat nav to find out what's up here, but top of the rock's one of the things we wanted to do.
Wow, that is high up.
Things are so tiny. I mean, I don't focus on them because they're that far away.
It's so peaceful up as well. There's no much wind. It's just peaceful. Wow. Look how small the high rises are now. Right, so we got right to the top. There is a cafe and toilets and all things up there, but because they're doing maintenance on the cable car, it's all closed, which is a shame. But now that we're at the top, we can start going back down and visit some of the sites. Hopefully. Yeah, we've got this map in. Well, that map right at the bottom as well.
We came up from there.
Yeah, we walked up
the
there.
Devil's Gap Battery, so Madge and Mateo were there. We walked up this wiggly road, we walked up here, we came up here, and we're now here.
Yep.
And all that's closed, you can't get access to it because they're doing work on it.
Yeah, so we've got to start going back down and...
the Skywalk is there,
yeah,
we just passed.
We'll go and have a look at that.
And this is the thing we want to see first.
Yeah.
So we need to go down the bottom road when it splits off and stick to the right road and then go to St. Michael's
We've
Cave.
seen tour guides coming up in cars. Had we known the cable car was closed, we'd probably done one of those and then get shown around, but we didn't know. We know for any time more, and now you guys know.
There's nothing as well that says that this is closed.
No, they just let us
the
in.
cafe, the souvenir shop, and we were just
having a look
stood there.
around.
Some guy was on his phone and we walked past him walking over cables and he just let us get to the other side and then shouted us back.
Closed,
like,
he said.
What? So to give you a little bit more of the history on the Rock of Gibraltar, it's said that the Monkies will always be here when the British are here, and the reason why they said that is because when the Spanish and the French invaded and tried to take the rock in the middle of the night, the Monkies actually alerted the soldiers that were in here, and that's basically what prompted the British soldiers to fight back and repel them off, and they won and they kept it, and that's why it's still under British territory. There's also World War II tunnels here and siege tunnels, which we're going to visit later on, but at the other side of the rock, closer to the town. Probably another massive walk uphill again, but right now we're going to go down to one of the attractions, which is called the Skywalk. We kind of touched on it where the monkeys were, the Apes Den, where they were feeding around that area, but a little bit further down is something called the Skywalk, as I said.
This is the Apes Den area. I think before I said this were the Apes Den, the steps. As both sides, but those are we think the Charles V steps where we came up, and they are quite grueling to get up from down there.
That again.
Look at all the white Mercedes tour buses. There's frigging tons of them. Well, and Fords. And then the odd monkey just sat on top of them. Monkeys in the tree there. That one's watching the monkeys in the tree.
One on railing here.
Hello. They remind me of me and Nick, not that we pick each other's backs or anything like that, but they do. Grooming each other. So this is the Skywalk with the glass bottom down there. Oh my goodness, there's a monkey right behind me. It's looking at Nick and scratching itself. Nick, this monkey's looking at you. Now it's looking at me, I'm off.
Go and get Lee.
Shut up.
Oh my god. At least we haven't got Baz here jumping up and down like we're Look at thickness of glass. It's like 4 triple thickness panels. And one of the tour guides over there has actually got one of the monkeys in a woman's hand. Posing for photos.
Yeah, that's over there. He's letting them walk into the tourist's hands. Aww.
Maybe it's one of his own monkeys, this kind of. Right, so there's 17 attractions on here. Some of them I wouldn't even call attractions, like the Skywalk, that's one of the attractions. What I call the attractions is what we're going to see now. It's called St. Michael's Cave, where it's like stalactites and stalagmites with coloured lights inside a cave.
You can't get in anywhere either without your wristband. And they scan every stop.
So up there, where the Skywalk was, there's something else called the O'Hara Battery. I looked on Google. It's not something that we want to really go see. It's like an old cannon, a little bit like what we saw when we went to the castle in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So what's something unusual, like stalactites and stalagmites now. So that's what we're going to see. So the monkeys on Gibraltar, I'm just leaning on this fence, how safe it's going to be. They're called the Barbary macaques, and they're actually a tailless monkey, and they're known for their playful and mischievous behaviour, which we have seen signs of. Lee's on phone to his mum, and this little chimp just turned up. Hello, little monkey.
That's where I screamed.
It's got a bit of an itch. He's probably thinking, feed me and I'll do something. Or just smacking his lips. He's got an itch.
Picking its fleas.
Right, so the next thing we're going to do is go into St. Michael's Cave. So this is the one thing that I saw on YouTube that I like the look of. It's definitely different than just looking at sort of the natural things. It's the one with the light installations inside the cave, which look pretty cool. So let's go in.
That's what I was like walking up the steps, and when I started running, it felt like there was a monkey on my back. Right, here we are at the Awakening entrance.
Which is actually a light and sound show, which is inside the caves. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the history of the caves when we get inside. If you do suffer from epilepsy, it advises you, basically, it might not be for you, and you've also got a loud noise warning, but you're just getting these earplugs out before we go in. It looks very like I could be claustrophobic in here. And here we go, straight in, and the first light installation. It's warm in here, very warm. Wow, oh my god, it's so warm. Can you feel the heat?
No, not really.
What? You can't feel that? It's blowing warm air as it blows through the caves. Look at that. The camera just does not do that justice at all. And you've got some kind of projector at the back there. It is very low lit, and you have to go through these little cave doorways like this. Let's walk over here and have a look. Oh no, you can go in 2 different directions. Let's walk through here. Oh, the colour's changed. Oh my god. It almost looks like the Sangrata in Barcelona. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like naturally organic looking. I don't know which way to go. There's like an exit door there, and then there's one behind. So these caves
have had visitors since the Romans.
Yeah, well, there's actually evidence inside of prehistoric times of people living in it, and it's actually limestone caves that were formed over thousands and thousands of years by water erosion.
I didn't expect this here. But that is the angel of St. Michael's Cave. You can see like its wings.
Oh, they'll project the face
and
on
you
it.
can see it better in this. There. So this is saying the Upper St. Michael's Cave has been known for over 2,000 years, been used for various purposes, such as a stronghold in the 18th century, a hospital, and during World War II for storing ammunition. So this is the cathedral stage, which is like a little concert hall. This is the largest room, and every 7 minutes they do a show, like a light and sound show. So we're just going to wait for that to come on. Right, we're never sure if you're supposed to go down these steps. Again, there's no signage, but there's all these spotlights, so looks like it. The music stopped. There's no signs, but it's going down and down.
Which way do we go? That cathedral cave
Is the exit.
there, but this has got somewhere else, but there's no signposts anywhere explaining what to do. Figured it out.
The top of these stairs.
Back into theatre
Is
again.
the theatre again?
So literally do a loop
Yeah.
and come back. So that explains it now. Head that way, top of the theatre,
For the
to the
exit.
next section.
Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and the Duke of Edinburgh visited these caves during their visit to Gibraltar in 1954. So you can go down that way, and there's a suspension bridge there.
It's the Windsor Suspension Bridge.
Probably because the Queen went over it, I bet.
Adrenaline pumping suspension bridge.
Yeah, but we're going this way to the tunnels. British Airways plane just took off on its way back to England, we would presume. So that plane just took off from there, this airport strip here, and that's where we came across this morning.
Open again because everybody's walking across, so there's no planes due.
Right, this is where we're going. The Great Siege Tunnels, 300 metres. And there's monkeys this far down as well. I wish it'd just jump on your head. Oh. Just picking a fly.
What's a good eyesight? You can like pick in right fine details in tiny.
Right, here we are
Look at this view.
at the Great Siege Tunnels. We'll just have a quick look at the view again.
Look at the TV. It was on the runway a few hours ago. Oh.
Beautiful views today. Beautiful weather.
I'm absolutely knackered now after walking up there. Monkey Magic! Whatever the next song is. Anybody remember Monkey Magic? Let us know in the comments below. It was my favourite TV series when I was a kid.
Because of the music, which has just stopped, it was like
It sounded like cheesy brass bands.
It was like I was in, well, I don't know, Bridgerton or something.
So the great siege tunnels were basically built in the 1700s when the Spanish and French tried to invade Gibraltar, and the British actually carved all these out, and they were used for like this movement of things like ammunition, supplies, and things like that. And it was like a
solid limestone, which was apparently back in those days a great achievement.
So this is why they were strategically built, because they could position cannons out of the window to all the invaders out at sea. See if I can see it, there we go. And the cannons would shoot the ships and repel the invaders. And this was just solid rock, and they carved all this out back in the 1700s, just unbelievable.
in World War II. All the whites.
Oh yeah, well we're going to go to this World War II tunnels on the next thing that we see, but there we go, you can see that's like an artist impression of what it looked like. They're all in all their regimental gear and things like that. It's amazing, isn't it? And they're not short ceilings either, they're like quite high ceilings.
It's amazing when you think how long it must have taken to...
How long did it take? Me just saying the tunnels were quite high, and they're not. In this section I'm having to bob down. There we go, that's better. Lee's just looking at when how long it took him to build them.
To carve out the tunnels. I'm not sure.
So we're using Google Gemini.
No internet in the tunnels.
Oh, push. A man just shouted. Oh, that looks like Prince Charles there, or King Charles, should I say? And I'm sure my gran used to have one of those fires. So it said on the sign back there that when they were blasting, they went so far and then they stopped because they realised they were going too far in the wrong direction, deep into the rock, and they were going to end up going nowhere. And this is actually going down quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good that there's openings all the time so you can see outside.
Yeah.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah, and it's not like the ones in the casements in Luxembourg, which were really narrow. These are quite spacious and big.
Yeah.
That must have been a dining room. What was it?
Storage of gunpowder.
Gunpowder storage. Room after room after room, each one breaking out of the rock face at the end. And then there's like a spiral staircase here, which looks a bit narrow to me. There we go. Straight out to sea. Beautiful views. And the end of the runway there.
Wow, this is St George's Hall. Look at all the cannons.
Look at the cannons on there. Well, this must be on the corner between North Shore, South Shore and East Shore. It reminds me of the Queen Mary at Long Beach. You know what I mean? Where it kind of, where the cruise ships buckle, it kind of weaves and it's not particularly straight. But look how far it is to the end there.
Right, and you get to the end here. Oh, hello, Mr. Seagull.
The seagull.
And you get that nice view.
So this is the most southerly point there, isn't it?
Another good step day. 15,000 steps so far. And lots more to go.
Right, we're out the tunnels and Lee's just looking up the fact that he said he would do.
Yes, I've got it. I've got a signal again now. The Great Siege tunnels weren't built all at once. It's an ongoing process over 4 years, 1779 to 1783.
A long time.
This guy just jumped up and...
Jumped? You jumped.
He came from nowhere and just jumped onto the railing.
It's almost like catapulted in air 5 feet.
Right, so on the way down you can see the Moorish castle there. And we're on the way down to the World War II tunnels now. And here's the tunnels. So again, need our wristbands to get in. There's a place to scan your wristband which lets you in at each entrance. And in these ones you've got to pick up a hard hat, so there must be some low tunnels here.
Lee's head's that big his hat won't fit. Unless you've got kids. Sorted?
Sorted.
So apparently in these tunnels it would hold 16,000 troops.
Here's the bar, the Tunnelers Rest Gibraltar bar.
Get behind it, I want a pint.
So as well as having enough room for 16,000 troops, it also had enough storage for food for 16 months.
Bloody hell, that's a lot of time. Like a year and a half almost.
So Gibraltar's position made
In the Mediterranean.
Yeah, in the Mediterranean, made it a very strategic position in World War II.
Yeah.
So if we just look at this map here, I'll show you where we are. So we are there in the circle, and you can see how close we are to Morocco. Oh look, it's Spanish Morocco is Tangier.
Maybe back in then days, I don't know whether it is now.
No, I don't know. Lift to listen, who is it?
Yes. Okay. Lovely.
Wow, look where we are in the rock. And it goes all the way along.
We've walked the whole of that today, and some more, from one beginning to the end. Imagine, and we're about 30, 40 feet in. So it took almost 200 years to build. It had its own telephone exchange, bakery, power generation station, water distillation plant, everything you needed to basically live here. I wonder how much is actually open to the public.
Yeah, probably, hopefully not all the way on, because I don't want to walk to the other side of rock again.
I'm not doing that, no chance.
Oh my goodness, look how far you can go.
You can go down there. I thought that, because there was a sign saying extended tour that way, and I thought this is as far as you can go. But look at that, there's people down there as well.
Get on with you.
I'm not going down there. I wish I had a scooter because I could get down in 10 minutes.
We're going to go halfway.
Yeah,
See if we can find bakery.
I was just saying to Lee, I wonder where they slept, and then this came up. So this was like the bunkhouse. Isn't it amazing how an entire civilization, an entire society managed to live in here? They had water and things like that. And this is where they would have slept. Look, all these mats. Obviously a lot more than that and stuff. So the tunnels were actually constructed by the Royal Engineers and the Canadian Army, and it was all done by hand and explosives. And given the scale of it, it must have been like grueling to be down here when they were blasting and knocking all these tunnels through. And then it's almost a city built into the rock, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you're fascinated with your World War II history, there's definitely a good place to come. There's lots of rooms down there, the evacuation room and things like that. It's got like tons and tons of reading things on the walls, exhibits and things. Right, we're in search of the scooters. We should have put a little mark in the on the map where they were. We think it's this way. We think it's this way, but we'll see. Oh, bless them, they're there, waiting patiently for us. Thank goodness. Right, we've come back to the square where we had breakfast at Costa Coffee this morning, and we've gone for Rock English fish and chips. So we're just waiting for them to come out and see how they compare.
Look nice on plates,
yeah,
and the cod looks really like white and flaky, so hopefully. Right, as a Brit, I feel I have to do my duty and judge this.
Like Mrs. Bazza.
How come your fish is like twice the size of mine?
It's not, yours is massive too. It is.
Chips pass.
Yeah, chips aren't good.
Not sure this is going to pass because the batter just don't look.
Yeah, it's not like UK batter, definitely not.
Let's try it, wait a minute.
We were waiting for curry sauce and bread to come as well.
Well, it's nice and white. Ooh, it's got skin on. Sometimes they put skin on fish.
Lots of places have skin on though in the UK as well.
But
looks nice fish though, that.
Let me try it. Have you tried it?
No, not yet. Nice.
A bit earthy because of the skin.
And there's curry sauce, mushy peas and bread has arrived.
I must say,
not bad at all, is
that's
it?
the British one. Let me try the curry sauce, if that's like too strong or...
Yeah, curry sauce is always a good test.
Not spot on, again. The fish is the unusual, but I'm not a fan of skin on fish.
I really enjoyed that. I would give that 7 out of 10. The batter wasn't great, it was more like batter that you get on frozen fish. But the fish was really white, thick, the curry sauce was great, the chips were great. 7 out of 10. Well, in the last scene you said 6 out of 10. 6 to 7 out of 10.
The chips were about 8 or 9 out of 10. They were proper chip shop chips, and the curry sauce and the mushy peas were fine. The bread was unusual, it's a bit chewy. It wasn't like British, it wasn't like Warburton's.
No.
I'm afraid the fish let it down. It was overcooked. The batter just wasn't right. It was more like pub fish and chip fish, if that makes sense. It just wasn't like you get a Busy Bees. It wasn't. I think it was cooked for too long, and the fish was a little bit chewy.
Thank you, Mrs. Bazza, for your in-depth review.
Anytime you want.
Right, fish and chips done. Now time for just a little bit of retail therapy, just to have a look.
In other words, you've seen the sale signs and thought, oh, look.
Well, you might as well have a look while it says sale, yeah.
Nice hairdo, by the way.
Not bad for first shop. Couple of
not mine.
Couple of polo shirts.
55 quid. There should have been 40 each. So you got a right discount there.
Yeah. Last stop next. I bought that shirt back in the UK.
How much was it?
I can't remember. I wonder how much it is here. Well,
39.
But
that's expensive.
I think it's about the same price. But they do have some racks that's got 75% off.
So there's no real bargains here, is there?
Oh, unless you want some off them racks. Right, we're just a very short retail therapy. You just felt the need to check it out.
Yeah,
I just wanted to just check it out.
Other than the super dry stuff.
Super dry things. So we're going to go back to Magic Mateo and head back. 4.5 kilometres, is it, back to the van?
Yeah, but we're not walking, obviously, so I don't mind, as long as the batteries last.
So we're back at the van, and we've been back for a few hours. I was going to say lodge, actually. And we've been back for a few hours. We've just had a pizza. We've watched some Star Trek and stuff like that. And Nick's had a shower.
I've had a hot shower for about 15 minutes. The showers here are amazing.
I'm exhausted tonight.
I am absolutely
We've done more steps
shattered.
on other days, but I don't know, it's just caught with us today.
1,322 feet vertically, and then 1,322 feet.
He said we walked 10 miles today or something.
10 miles, we scooted 8, we walked 10, and Well, I just can't think straight.
So I'm going to finish the vlog. Join us on the next one where we have something special that we are doing. We've got a chill day tomorrow.
Very radical, very unplanned.
We've got a chill day tomorrow, and then the day after we've got something special, so it will be all in the next vlog. So join us for that.
Find out what it is.
Thanks so much today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below.
We're leaving the country.
I'm going to make the bed and get in bed. See you on the next vlog.
Bye.